Ladies and gentlemen, the Nintendo Switch is home to over 12,000 games, and a majority of these games you have to pay money for. But there are some amazing Switch games that are absolutely free to play. And in today's video, I'm going to show you some brand new Switch games that are absolutely free that you need to check out. So let's go ahead and get right into this video. So one of my favorite things to do is browse the eShop. You know what, that sounds kind of crazy. I sound like a crazy person saying that. The eShop is absolutely horrible, but I do enjoy checking it out and seeing what's there. And there's a couple new free Switch games that are worth checking out. So before we get started, if you could hit a like and subscribe, it would truly mean the world to me. Let's go and get right into this. The first game we're talking about today is Star Wars Hunters. Following the end of the Galactic Civil War, the bright lights of the arena burst into life and offer new heroes a platform to shine across the galaxy. Located deep in the Outer Rim and broadcast far and wide, the stories and legends of battles that have defined galactic history are brought to life to entertain audiences and create champions seeking fame and fortune in this gladiatorial spectacle. Gear up for battle, choosing from a roster of new characters, including bounty hunters, heroes of the rebellion, imperial stormtroopers, and everything in between. Customize each hunter by collecting and equipping them with fun and unique costumes, animations, and weapon appearances, making for an impressive competitor that stands out on the battlefield. So this game actually kind of surprised me because the quality is actually there. I know there's a bunch of free online games where you kind of fight in battle, but if you're a fan of those or you're a fan of Star Wars, I do think this is definitely worth checking out. So the next game we're talking about is called Vivittter for Nintendo Switch. Like, that's actually the title, Vivittter for Nintendo Switch. Greetings, earth-dwelling cowards. Prepare to be terrified. Experience face-to-face battles with up to 8 players. The rules are very simple. Just stop at the edge. Introducing the ultimate bravery checker game to test your courage. Out of every game we're going to talk about today, this is the one that I think has the most potential, and the best way I can describe it is kind of like a mixture of a WarioWare game and Super Mario Party, and it looks absolutely amazing. I love the graphics, I love like the goofy art style, and it looks like something you would play in like an arcade in Japan or something. It's called Vivittter for Nintendo Switch, so I feel like Vivittter is something already, and it may be, you know, I didn't do that much research. But this game actually looks really fun and pretty solid. So if you're into WarioWare or Mario Party or like games that have a bunch of mini games inside of them, you're probably going to enjoy this. Now let's talk about Battle Crush. Heroes chosen by the gods have come to conquer the arena. Join the fray where the strongest player out of 30 will be the last one standing. Leap into a new kind of battlefield filled with explosive energy. The goal of Battle Crush is to fight among 30 players from all around the world and become the sole survivor in the end. It is a quick, action-packed game where each round only lasts for 8 minutes at most. You need to survive as the ground collapses beneath your feet, while enemies are coming from you in all directions. The controls for Battle Crush are simple, yet the action skills are anything but. Combine 7 types of skills to enjoy satisfying gameplay, such as light attacks that consist of quick movements, and heavy attacks which knock enemies back with big blows. So on the surface, it's another battle game, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I think they all serve their purpose and all kind of have a place, especially when they're free. I don't like using the word gimmick, but that's what it is. The gimmick of the floor falling out beneath you kind of adds an extra element to this, and I think it makes for a fun challenge, so Battle Crush is definitely something you should check out. So the next game we're talking about is called Hamster Playground. And just off the graphics you may say, Mr. Robot Joe, really? What the hell is going on here? But give it a second. Let me explain. Prepare for cuteness overload, relentless training, and fierce rivalry as your hamsters take on challenges while traversing the maze, riding a skateboard, and more. Be the first to cross the finish line to earn rewards and yummy treats. You will experience a fierce competition in a laid-back style, and all you need is a single button. But don't think for 1 second it means you won't break a sweat. Race and compete with AI-driven hamsters or other players in multiplayer modes. You need to develop your hamster's abilities and skill sets to compete against higher level opponents. Look after your hamsters and expand their house, furnish it with new equipment, and make it the mansion they deserve. And doesn't every hamster deserve a mansion? That's a rhetorical question. Like, of course they do. Name your hamster and customize them. There's over 100 cosmetic items. I don't even know how to explain this game even more. It's like, it's a hamster game. You do challenges, you can make their house and decorate them and name them. It almost reminds me of like a hamster version of Nintendogs, just with more challenges. It's a hamster game where you get to have your own pet hamster. I really don't think I need to explain this game more to you. And the last game we're talking about today is Bleach Brave Souls. Even though this game is free, I think when this game was initially announced or like news started coming out, it was going to be a pay to play game. And I think the price tag was like $50 or something. But once it finally came out, it was free to play, so that's a good thing. Dive into the action-packed world of Bleach. From the human-populated world of the living, to the Soul Society, home of Soul Reapers and spirits of the dead, the entire universe of Bleach is recreated in high-quality 3D graphics. All your favorite characters are here, and they're fully voice-acted with amazing animations. Go online and take part in epic 3-on-3 battles with players from all over the world in real time. Even if you're not a fan of anime or if you've never seen Bleach, I would still recommend this game because it looks like a really fun game. But I grew up watching anime, I love anime. Bleach is actually one of my favorite animes because of the world that they built, so having that entire world in a game is going to translate so well, and it really just adds to the experience. So if you're a fan of fighting games, or a fan of anime, or a fan of free games, I mean, take your pick, right? If you like any of that stuff, this game is at least worth checking out. But the universe of Bleach is so fun and so cool that I think if you get a chance to play this, you're probably going to enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how they do it. When you think back to like 5 years ago, there was just a few free games. Now there's legit hundreds, and almost all of them are on the Switch. So here's 5 new free games that you should check out. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you could. We are growing on both platforms, and I would really appreciate a follow. And you guys know me, I'll see you soon with a new video. Peace out.